Brothers and sisters, Trinity de Guzman coming at you right now from the jungles of Peru. I just found this little magical river or little stream and walked up it to film this video for you in this beautiful, dense jungle. And I'm making this video because I just finished an ayahuasca retreat here in the jungle, and it was so incredibly powerful. I got so much from it, so much, and I'll get into that in just a moment, but the point of this video, I just want to share my intention, is to share the medicine of ayahuasca because I've never seen anything help so many people so deeply. It's helped change my life in so many ways. And there was 13 people at this retreat that I was just at, and every single person has nothing but incredible things to say about how the medicine has helped them, what has taught them, shown them about themselves, helped them release, let go of, have physical healing. And I'm making this video for anybody who's looking into ayahuasca or ayahuasca ceremonies because, it's something that's should be treated with so much respect. And for anybody who's called to ayahuasca ceremonies, I thank you so much for feeling called to this medicine because I truly believe that this medicine is here to help the people who, are ready to wake up, who are already awake and aware, and are here to do such good work in the world to ground this consciousness, this higher vibrational light into the world of, coming back to the heart, to presence, to love, to truth, to the things that matter the most. We've grown up, a lot of us have grown up in society and worlds or cities where the value system is just so backwards, and it's all about acquiring and obtaining and achieving and never about just being happy. I've been traveling through Latin America for the past 4 years now, and it's amazing to see that people who have so little, from our perspective of, let's say, from Canada. I grew up in Canada, and so, from a Canadian's perspective, it's like, first it was like, these people have so little, monetarily or physically, yet these people are so happy. They have so much love, and they're just so full of what matters most. And I truly believe that the people who are called to ayahuasca are the people who are here to ground that new consciousness, those new values into the world. And we do that by doing our personal work, because as we heal ourselves, we heal the world. And I'm so grateful to be able to make this video for you because, like I said, I've never seen anything help so many people so deeply. I've had my experience with ayahuasca here in Peru for over a year now, little bugsies, and I've been living in Peru for over a year. And every single time I sit with this medicine, I learn something about myself. I'm able to release something that doesn't serve me, a pattern or a belief or a habit or a way of being, or there's so many things that keep us from living our truth. And these things that are out of alignment, we all know what they are, at least some of them. We all can think of maybe one or two things that we do or ways that we are that don't serve us in the highest, that are out of alignment, like I said. And the medicine helps us to really just take this zoomed out perspective and see ourselves from this witness, from this observer, and from this place of bird's eye view. You can really see yourself and see the things that you do that, maybe are good, or maybe the things that don't serve you in the highest. Good or bad, right or wrong, these are all just labels, but ultimately it's what feels in alignment. And it helps you see the things that are out of alignment and let go of them. And the things that you do know are out of alignment, it helps you to release those. And so this medicine's so powerful. For me, in my ceremonies over here at this retreat that I just did, I saw so many things about self-sabotage that I've been doing that, it's and we all have them as human beings. We all have these things where something's in our grasp, something that we want, and we do something to self-sabotage it, whether it's a relationship or it's an opportunity or if it's money or if it's happiness. whatever it is. And these are things that are so deeply rooted in the collective consciousness. You know, we all have them as human beings because, you know, that big why is a whole another part of another whole other story. But the point is, we all have these things where it's like, I'm not worthy enough. I don't deserve it. And these are all blocks in like our third chakra, this area right here, our solar plexus of like will and deserving and receiving. And I was able to go so deep into them, see where they came from, why they're there, how they've helped me thus far in my life, and release them, you know? And it's just been so amazing to be able to sit with this medicine over this past year on a very regular basis. And I'm making this video because, like I said, I'm just here to share the medicine of ayahuasca. I've never seen anything help so many people so deeply. And, you know, I've also made a website called ayahuascahealings.com, and it's a site that's meant to be a resource for anybody who's called ayahuasca, whether you've sat with the medicine before or you're new to it. It's there to just educate and connect people from around the world and share your stories or learn from people who are called to the medicine or who have already sat with the medicine. And I'm going to create a forum. That's one thing I saw in my retreat that I saw over here. And it's like, it's going to just be an amazing resource. Check it out, ayahuascahealings.com. It's going to be in the description, or the links in the description. And I look so forward to seeing you there and seeing how I can help you in your journey with ayahuasca. Thank you so much. Sending so much love and thanking you so much for being on the path that you're on. Truly. Oh, and I had something else that I wanted to say to you, which was, you know, I made this video for people who are looking into ayahuasca ceremonies. And so, of course, I wanted to help with some specific advice for how you can find ayahuasca ceremonies. So, one, if you're looking for an ayahuasca ceremony around your town and you know, maybe coming to Peru is a little more out there, or just for whatever reason, you're not fully feeling the call to come to Peru, then to find a ceremony around your town, there's lots of ceremonies that are happening all over the world in different cities, a lot of the major cities. And, you know, we're like, there's little hubs and pockets of communities where, like, you know, there's spiritual communities or conscious communities. And these are the people and the communities where it's very likely to find ayahuasca ceremonies. Now, the people that you would ask or communicate with, because it's not like these ayahuasca ceremonies are advertised, because in a lot of the world, other than South America, ayahuasca is unfortunately illegal because it's, you know, it's a tool for consciousness and really wakes human beings up. And so, with that being said, to find a ceremony around your town, then connect with the people who are, for me, I've personally found like the yoga or the conscious community or the festival community is often the people who would know more information about local people who do ayahuasca or hold ayahuasca ceremonies. And I want to give a little word of advice or precaution about like sitting with just anybody. You know, it's ayahuasca is a very sacred plant teacher and medicine and should be treated with a lot of respect and reverence. And really, don't just sit with anybody or don't just have a ceremony with anybody just because they have the medicine. Sit with somebody who really understands and has been working with the spirit of ayahuasca for years, you know, lifetimes. And you'll feel it. Ask your intuition, ask your higher self, ask your divine heart, and you'll know who you're meant to sit with. And if it doesn't feel in alignment, then of course, don't sit with that person. And what else? If you wanted to have an ayahuasca ceremony, you're feeling more serious about your work, about your expansion of consciousness, and really this healing that it can offer you, then of course Peru is the answer, my only recommendation if you're really serious about your work, you know. And again, emphasizing if you're really serious about it, because it's not for everybody. Peru really only draws and calls the people who are serious about their work. And what I mean by serious is just like, this isn't just a game. This isn't just an alternate experience. This isn't just like, it's most definitely not a drug, you know? It's the intentions that you have with the medicine is like really should be coming from healing and expansion of consciousness for yourself and the whole. And if that's what I mean by serious, then Peru is an incredible answer for you, an incredible path. And you know, you can do one ceremony or you can do a retreat or a dieta. I do individual ceremonies, like I don't hold them, but I sit with a curandero in the sacred valley of Peru. And you know, the website for them is sacredvalleytribe.com. But on top of that, if you're really serious, you know, that's for one-off retreats, but if or one-off ceremonies. Now, if you're really serious about your work and you really want to go deep with the medicine, then a dieta or an ayahuasca retreat where you have 3 or 4 ceremonies over like an 8 or 10 day period, then that's where you just like go so deep. You let go of so much, heal so much. It literally feels like lifetimes of release. And if you want to learn more about that, the website that I told you about earlier, ayahuascahealings.com, has more information about those retreats and about the retreats that, you know, I'm helping share with my friend over here in the jungles of Peru. So like I said, most importantly, follow your guidance, your intuition, your heart. And only if you're really serious, these retreats are for you. If not, you know, you can find one around you, or you can just do a one-off ceremony in the Sacred Valley of Peru. Thank you so much for watching this. And again, thank you so much for being you.